Hey budgeteers, it's tax time, and I can tell because I'm getting a lot of questions about how to file taxes. Today I'm going to talk about 5 great ways to file your taxes online, so stay tuned. These aren't really in any particular order, but I am going to start with the one that I use first. So I use TurboTax. And the reason why I use TurboTax is because I've been using it for many years now, and so they already have all of my information in their system and ready to populate for me. That way I can just log in, click bring in my information from last year, and then I can move forward with all of my same information this year. It's super convenient to me, and it costs about the same as any other tax preparation service that I see out there. So to be clear, this isn't my number one choice by any means. I have compared them to some of the others in this list by going out and actually filing my taxes with them in years past, and the numbers are very similar. There's not a lot that's different. So number 2 is going to be H&R Block. If you've ever used H&R Block before or seen their advertisements, you know that they're also a very big tax filing service. Great company. They've done really well when I compare my tax return for H&R Block versus my TurboTax tax filings. They come in very similarly. So I wouldn't say that there's really too much of a variance between the two. They're very great services. The next one that you see on TV all the time is TaxAct. TaxAct is a great place to go because they also have a pretty big database and a way of keeping your taxes in order and getting you to the right return. They're a very well-known brand and someone that you can trust. The 4th is going to be Taxlayer. They're a little bit smaller of a company, but they definitely have some good credibility behind them. They have a lot of good reviews, and I haven't used them myself, but I've looked at their services and I've gone through a little bit of their software, and it looks very similar to anything else that you're going to find out there. And the last one I want to mention is Liberty Tax. If you've ever seen the statue or the person dressed as the statue standing out on the side of the road, you found Liberty Tax. I see them all over my town. They're out there ready to help, and they're a really good service comparatively to what I know. They are one of those services that I've never used before, but I know that they have a great way to go into their branch if you need to talk to someone, or you can file right online. Now, one thing to note is that all tax places will claim that you can file for $0, and you can file both federal and state, and they'll make all these claims at your $0 level. That's great for some people, but what makes it go higher than $0? Why sometimes do you have to pay for your tax filings even though it says $0? Well, stay tuned. We'll be talking about that, as this week, I can tell, it's tax week. We are going to be answering a lot of the questions that I'm getting about taxes. We'll see you next time, budgeteers. For watching, I'm extremely glad to have you here. If you have any questions or comments, be sure to leave them down below. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit the thumbs up. For more awesome videos, make sure you are subscribed.